I'm going to be talking a little bit about word magic in this video. Now, word magic is interesting, especially with the English language, because the English language has so many double meanings, so many words that are spelt the same or spelt slightly different but sound the exact same. And this can actually get really confusing for our subconscious part of our mind, and it can lead to us getting programmed in a way that's less than desirable, right? So let me give you guys some examples here. The really most common one that I hear people talking about is when we're describing, the weekdays and weekend. Think about it. You look at weekdays. We got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's one kind of weekdays. There's also another kind of weekdays. WEAKDAYZE, days. Weekdays, like you're in a days and you're week, right? Think about it. We all go on the weekdays where we're getting weekend. We're all week during the weekdays. And then on the weekend, we're going to go weekend ourselves, right? We go out on the weekend and we drink and we smoke and we party and we miss out on sleep and we don't take care of ourselves. And then on Monday, we start all over again with the weekdays and we're all weak during the days. Finally, we get to the weekend and we poison ourselves back down again, right? That is a cycle for many of us. That and the words, the double meanings, are actually applying to us, which is even more odd. Let's continue looking, right? In the morning, that's when you wake up. That's when the sun's rising. What's another word for morning? Another word for morning is you're mourning someone's death. I'm mourning this, right? It's a time of grievance, of sadness. It's interesting that we talk about mourning as we're waking up. What is awake? Awake could be someone's death. It could be a funeral, right? So when you are mourning yourself waking up, you're mourning having to wake up and go to your shitty job. We're going to be working week and then working week until the weekend where you're going to weekend yourself back to be weak again for the whole week. Another thing, this one does have a double meaning, but it's still something that is actually directly affecting ourselves, and it's really frequently used, right? It's the phrase, you make me. You make me. You make me. Right? I want you to think about something for a second. Can anyone make you do anything? Especially in the times when you're actually saying that. Most time we say that is when someone says something mean to us, someone does something and you said, you made me do this, you made me scream, you made me feel blah, blah, blah. They can't make you do anything. No one has any power outside of you to make you feel any sort of which way. Now, can you feel a certain which way when you're around certain people? Yes, but they didn't make you feel that. And I think that is really important, right? There could be someone who wants to make you feel that you love them, that you are crazy in love with them. No matter how hard they try, they can't make you do that. They can try to do things to encourage you to love them, but they can't make you do it, right? Someone on the street says something rude to you. That comment you might just brush off and walk away. Your loved one says the exact same thing that's very rude to you. Instead of brushing it off and walking away because that person, you didn't want to let them affect you, your loved one, you let that in because you care about them. And you care about what they say. And what they say, you let into yourself and you felt it. And you allowed yourself to feel that way. So ways I'm changing, instead of saying, you made me feel this, I just say, I feel this way when you say this. Much different, right? When you're saying, you made me do something, you're essentially giving away your power to other people. You're giving away your power to the external. When in all reality, you have that power inside you. Don't give it away. Hold on to it and realize that you can choose how you're going to feel in situations. And at the end of the day, no one can make you feel any way, right? Okay, so we move on now to another word, the word try. I like this one. And we'll talk really quick about a little quote from the movie Oh man, I don't even remember what Star Wars it was. It's the Star Wars where Anakin takes his X-wing and dives down with the swamp land and gets stuck in the swamp, right? And Yoda's on that world, and Yoda ends up helping Luke use the Force to get the X-wing out of the swamp. And when he's trying to do that, there's the word "trying," right? And when he is attempting to do that, or he's using the Force to lift it out of the swamp, there's the exchange where it says, you know, it's not working. I'm trying to do this. And Yoda says, no, there is no try. Do or do not. And this has always kind of stuck with me a little bit, because when I started to think about it, when you say you're going to try something, what is that really telling yourself? It's telling yourself you're going to, attempt to do it, but if you fail, then it was whatever, you tried it, right? It's essentially kind of giving you an out. But if instead you said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to complete this, I'm going to continue doing this until I find the solution, right? That's a much different kind of thing. That's a change in your mindset. That's a change in the universe. That's what you're speaking out into the universe, and that's going to be reciprocated back into you. So there's so many words like this. If you guys want me to talk more about word magic, let me know. I can do some more research. I know there's one about alcohol and how like the word actually originally came from a word that's like alcohol, which was like something about spirits or something, which would make sense because when you drink alcohol, what's another word for alcohol? Spirits, right? Which is kind of interesting. When you drink a lot of alcohol too, it's called booze. When you start to drink, you're actually losing control of part of your mind, and it could be that something else is taking over, maybe some spirit or some booze. I don't know. It's very interesting word magic. So highly recommend you guys look into it. And remember, every time you're speaking into the universe, you're creating something. We know this from quantum physics. We know that everything is made up of energy. So the words that are coming out of your mouth, the beliefs in your side of your head, those are just as powerful as actions that you take. Make sure you're speaking things into existence that you want to be speaking to existence. You can think of it as spelling, right? Why do they call it spelling? Because you're spell casting, you're spelling. Oh, it's interesting. The word magic is all over the English language, and there's so many correlations and things that are like weird intricacies that I feel like had to be created. Like there's no way it's just all coincidence. So I don't know. It's interesting. I'd love to hear what you guys' opinions are of word magic. What your guys' thoughts? Do you guys think it's all bullshit? Do you guys think it's real? Have you guys heard of anything else that's interesting regarding word magic? I'd love to hear your guys' what you guys know about word magic. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys give this video a like and shoot me a follow. Thank you.